Black Pixie back with another video. In this video, I am doing a review of Nene Leak's Celebrity Show-Off Show. I watched it, I think at this point about 7 or 8 times. I even shared it to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, not YouTube, but LinkedIn. You know, because I like her show. The first one was like, oh, okay. This one, I like this one. I like how she introduced conversations and cocktails in it. They're drinking, whatever. And I like it. What she did was took everything she had and she cultivated it into the show. That's one thing she did. And another thing she did, I noticed she cultivated an idea that Tasha K does, and I think that is dig at the video. Yeah, I think that is a dig at Tasha K for trying to put her business out there about that man. She, instead of talking to a bear in a chair, Nene talking to Nene. And third thing she did was advertise her wig line, Color Maine. Cause like she had a mannequin sitting up there with the Color Maine on. So those are the 3 things I noticed that she incorporated into her show. And let's see, what else did she do? It's a talk show type thing, and what she did was incorporate in what Andy Cohen watch what happens live when he do those different questions and stuff like that. Cause she did this. That's the 4th thing she did when she had them ask the question, who's the tallest? And I know This Nation does that too. Who's the tallest? Who hooked up, which I thought that nobody ever did, but a lot of people had that idea. But Nene made it very unique to her, because nobody else asked who was the tallest. Nobody else asked who hooked up. I'll think about it. Anyway. So, we done finished this video. But, so, that's the 4th thing I saw in there. Those are nothing but towels. Oh, put it on the phone. Okay. She did, okay. That's my granddaughter. She stayed the night with Grandma. So, those are the 4 things that I know that she incorporated in there. And what else did she incorporate in her show? I like how she picked the guy from Love and Hip Hop. I heard Love and Hip Hop was canceled. Then she got Tamar, Braxton, her closest friend. So I see why she would speak for Tamar, do the updates on Tamar. Because listening to Tracy Brown, she brought out some points that I didn't really see, but then I wasn't looking for them. I did notice that they said pray for our family, not Tamar. 2 of them said that. I did notice Tony Braxton didn't say anything about Tamar because he must be don't like her sister. And they didn't say anything about pray for Tamar. It's as if they don't care. It's like Tamar said, you destroyed my family. So now everybody all mad at Tamar, and some of them probably got to do with the fact that she won Big Brother. She left the show because it gets to be too much when you are the villain. And when a family can't understand that because they're about making that money and keeping it rolling, then I say this, go get some counseling. Because Tamar got to do her best with Tamar. And Michelle Brown said something on her show about David telling all Tamar business. My thing is, I don't see anything wrong with what he did. I admit, he was doing the most on there. He was spilling the tea. But I don't think he spilled Tamar's business against Tamar's will. I don't think that's what he did. Tracy Brown says that she thinks Tamar faked suicide. You got a 911 call. You can't fake a suicide. Because when you call 911, they're coming out. They're looking for a suicide. You cannot fake a suicide with 911. I know. I never tried to fake a suicide, but I know. What? So, that's sort of with that. Is there anything else in her show that I caught besides those 4 things? What else did she do in there? She asked the question. She had like a thing up top. Let me see. The only show I watched on there is only thing I watched on there was Nene, when I didn't watch the other people because just not interested in there. So another thing she did, she intervened in the open marriage. She mentioned Jada and Will and open marriages, and she related to herself. So that's the 5th thing she incorporated in there. Will and Jada, entanglement, and the fact that she all for open marriages. Why? Because she loved men. It's not the first time she said that. And then she got on that Nene Precious. Then she got who's the tallest, who hooked up. Nene Precious. I'm trying to figure out. I watched it. I'm not absolutely sure what the Nene Precious are. I guess it will be her impressions. So anyway, but those are, I think, the 5 things that I noticed that she incorporated into her show, and I think that's ingenious. That made the show fun. That made me want to watch it. So first thing come to my mind, I'm highly irritated with Real Housewives of Atlanta, how they are allowing Candy Burris, Cynthia, and Kenya burn down the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then Candy came on there and with Eva, and they all 4 together, we still friends. And what you're doing is reminding us that, and then reminding us that we still stick together to push Nene out of her own show, to take her money. Who are these people to take another person's money? Who created the show? Oh, she ain't choose to change from that way. She don't gotta change. Why she gotta change? Kenya don't have to change. Kenya is an evil witch. The stuff that she does to people. Kenya don't have to change, but Nene gotta change from what you want the show to be. That's what you want the show to be. If you want the show to be the mean-spirited person that Kenya is, Kenya became, Eva was, and Cynthia tried to be, so you brought all of those back. I'm not gonna watch those folks. And what they did to Portia out 14 days, and I think Portia out 14 days because Portia won't turn on Nene. Portia won't become the big 5, the big 4 on there and turn on Nene. Black women gotta stick up for each other. That's the thing about the show I don't like. They trying to put together a show that kicks out Nene. Like Nene said, she has to leave, that's fine. But put the respect on her name that she deserves. Who in the world, if you don't want to pay her to be a cast, you gonna pay her residuals and whatever, however that role, for her show. They're trying to do to Nene what they did to Mariah. At least Mariah let it be known. and that crazy heavenly stuff that she's saying, heavenly knows better. Just that Mariah came out and told her own story. And that's the thing they do to Nene. My thing is, when I get irritated with watching Bravo, I already don't want to see Candace, Cynthia, and Kenya. I really don't want to see these three ladies. And I'm not, and in the beginning, they're not going to have, they don't have Portia filming. They could probably have Portia on the show, because if she's not filming the show itself, they got videos of Portia at the Black Lives Matter. So that's probably going to be on the show, showing those clippings, but Portia is not filming with the ladies. That could be a good thing, because she still got a peach contracting on the show. Especially if they're filming Black Lives Matter, where she was out there, where she was jailed and all of that. So they say, well, you know, Portia, you done did the most. You know, you can rest. You out there with all them people. She had on mask the whole time. It's like you can do everything, and people still want to make you quarantine 14 days because she been around Brianna mama. Anyway, I don't understand that, and I don't really care. But anyway, I thought Nene's show was a great show. Celebrity show off. I think she outdid herself on this one. I was checking, and when I looked at it, they only had 511 views. Last I checked, it was up to 1.2 thousand. And then you got the others on there. They got a lot of thousands. And one got 3,000. None of them was at 1,000 when I looked at it. But now they're all over 1,000, except for maybe 2 or 3. But anyway, I thought the celebrity show off, this one was great. I didn't comment on the other one because it was okay. But yelling at people drive by was not really my thing. But she apparently was better than some of the rest, of the fact that she's still on there. But I think she could be still on there because this right here, the fact that she created Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nene wants a talk show. She wants to replace, I don't know if she wants to replace Wendy. But because they canceled Nick Cannon, they're probably going to replace Nick Cannon with Nene. That's might what happened. Or maybe what's going to happen. Because this celebrity show she put together was awesome. It was so much fun. And I can tell it was professionally done. But anyway, that's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to hit that 1,000. And I will see you next time. Bye.